HowIncrediblyShit. HowIncrediblyShit here, and I want to give a shout out from Moxie. That's my nickname for my friend Kathy. You want me to talk about how bad Japan was? Alright, here goes. You know me, and my buddy Kathy Mux went to visit an old friend that lived in Japan. Now I know what you are thinking. Japan. It's like heaven, right? So many of you may have built up a mental image of the Oriental archipelago as a ribbon of dense, exciting experimental cities squeezed between wooded mountains and teeming silver seas, traversed by fast trains, studded by volcanoes, full of people bathing naked together, eating the world's most delicious food, then going home to worship nature by fucking for prolonged periods in an ornamental garden. The truth is quite different. Moxie is right. Japan is, I might as well admit it, a pretty dismal place, a nation in terminal decline. Its cities are ugly agglomerations of concrete boxes, built so close together that there isn't even a view of the sidewalk-free street. Its people are so stressed by overwork or unemployment that they're completely unable to muster an erection. The consequences are disastrously declining birth rate, the lowest in the developed world, which will shortly result in Japan's emergence as the world's most geriatric country. Are you looking forward to seeing Cutie magazine-style tips for the over-80s? How is Oba-chan wearing her colostomy bag this season? Don't get me started on Japanese rearmament, knock-knee taggle-toothed 35-year-olds who insist on pretending they're 12-year-old Lolitas, the $65 grapefruit, the endless authoritarian teddy bears and Hello Kitty mugs, sound pollution, the mind-crushing boredom of the so-called slow life, Isekai meals where you pay $50 for a $5 bite of food, the desperate fear of speaking out politically, the mafia-run entertainment industry, the rote learning education system, the total lack of insulation in houses, the failure to develop an international tourist industry, the dismal poverty of the old, the incapacity to learn English, the pathetic levels of foreign capital investment, the government cronyism and corruption, the fact that the middle-aged salarymen who lost their jobs all drive taxicabs now despite not knowing where the hell anything is, the vast appalling encampments of the homeless, the endemic sexism, the rotten, stinky seaweed that everyone eats, the endless crappy comedy and chat shows on TV, the formulaic rubbish that passes for J-pop, the milquetoast suburbs that all connect together into one vast ugly sprawl, Japan decent smell of sewage for nothing. It's the world's biggest, smallest and most cramped shithole. But the fucking worst thing about Japan was and is the goddamn author-fucking anime. Oh, do I hate anime. Boy, do I hate anime. It's one of the worst things that have ever been conjured up by the Japanese. Why does it suck? I'll tell you why. Why anime sucks. Reason number one, the never-ending cycle of high school life. This is their most famous genre of anime. Probably 88% of animes are like this, but can't they just notice the fact that the whole story was just recycled over and over and over again, with changing only barely of the originals? It goes like this. One main guy becomes a transferee 2. He was warmly welcomed by his new classmates. 3. He will soon be a friend of the most kawaii girl in the whole school. After a few more scenes, guy will end up A. Be a powerful noob protected by kawaii girls. B. Be a victim of a satanic school club and their inhumane events. C. Meet more kawaii girls who will join him, or he will join him in problems. D. Mixture of 2 or all of the above. Reason 2. Porn snapshots. They use this technique because they know that most fans of anime are either horny men's or lesbians. And I'm not talking of fan service. I'm talking about full-fledged censored smexing. For they always do this whenever they notice that they lack more scenes. Like for Shiji Yuji and Bokusatsu Tenshi Akuro-chan. Reason number 3, used up porno story. This is an elaborated reason number 2. Wanna earn money, but don't have a story. Use this technique. Watch the Loveru, Chobits, Akikan, Bokusatsu Tenshi Akuro-chan. All of them has used up stories which was even told better, but they still remains to have a good number of viewers. Why? It is because most of their viewers are either perverts or teens undergoing puberty. And let us not forget the fact that even this types of animes already has used up storylines wherein all the episodes will simply revolve in the never-ending cycle of an insanely ignorant kawaii girl who becomes very close to a guy who keeps on holding himself while they continue to strive in living in a world full of perverts. Reason number 4, bad animation. RESON number 5, too much explanations. I understand that complicated stories deserves long explanations, but I just hate the fact that they tend to explain almost everything like they are saying that their viewers have no common sense. Don't believe me? Watch Shakugan no Shana Rep 2. A lot of episodes in Naruto hate the combat battle Rep 8. And what about the use of the following in one anime or another? Mother-sister, brother-sister, mother-son incest, dirty nurses, sex with kids, lolicon, dirty high school, slave trade, maid fetish, immoral teachers, pervertive priests, sexy or sex-addicted nuns, students of sins, disgracing the seminary and giving bad name to hospitals, nurses and doctors. Now these are some samples of Japanese shows with this genres, but still classified as anime. Onegai teacher Onegai twins, he is my master. School days Elfian lead my Heim Kanazuki no Maiko angel Sachu Arifasha Gug ghost talkers daydream colorful happiness chance pop session Deliveroo. When they cry Tenjo Tenshte at Amakus on my deity weather report girl school days shuffle air game. Just call me if you want more. As for the hentai, Anal Sanctuary Nanami to Konomi no Oshi ABC Night Shift Nurse Hakanas Holy Virgins Fortune Arterial Elfin Rose Nursery Rhymes Clear Clover Point Internal Medicine. It's a family of fiery lyrical lyric Bible Black Princess Love a Little Monica Punishment Legend of the Pervert Happy Wardrobe Hardcore Nurses Made in Heaven Gonna serve you gonna nurse Sue Princess Waltz Engage Links Fairly Life Kite After Class Lesson Another Lady Innocent Direct Sex Prescription for Pain Charming Mother Do You Know the Muffing Man? Wicked Lessons Virgin Auction 2 Facials of Eve Time to Screw. This is an infinite list, but I just written down a few cause someone asked me to. Feel free to ask me for more cause I've got the Leeward. Of course there are some good ones, but they are the old films like Grave of the Fireflies, Princess Sarah, Grimm's Fairy Tales, Spirited Away. Other than that I consider junk crap and pure bullshit. Back to Japan at large. Japan is not only the world's most wrinkly nation, but its most racist. Never queue at Narita immigration behind a black person. You'll be there all day. Japan would rather sink into the Pacific Ocean than admit a single immigrant worker. Sorry, criminal foreigner. Never mind that the robots they're hoping to use instead are nothing more than talking vacuum cleaners. That's better than a Korean. As for the career boom we've been hearing about, one yon's armor does not make a summer. The only career boom Japan is likely to experience is a missile sent straight from Kim Jong-il's Kim Jong-un's Pyongyang, with love. I hate Japan, I hate the Japanese people, while I hate Japanese cars, I hate Japanese women. 90% are built like 10-year-old girls. I hate their food, their government, their musicians, their movies, their TV shows, and especially their motherfucking anime. Actually, at one point, I used to love anime until I found God. And thank God he hates it. Sounds corny, I know, but it's the painful truth. And if you don't like it, don't get mad, cause you Nippon-ophiles are gonna die anyway and go straight to hell. And the world will be better off. Fuck Japan. I'll be right back with more shit. HowIncrediblyShit.